My name is Bas and I'm from Senegal. I'm doing an MBA in finance. I did a bachelor in management and I was looking for something different. And I've always been sort of good with numbers, so I said I'm going to do my MBA in finance. There's a class named Organizational Behavior that I took. So it was basically, there was no exams, which I think that's the reason that was my favorite class. All we had was case studies, and we would basically study some stuff related to other countries like India, so everything that is international business. And I really liked it because I learned so many things, and it was a teamwork, so I had to build connection basically with people, and I took it online. So it was with people that were already working, so because I'm doing an MBA, so most of the people that are in my class are mostly old, I would say. So yeah, that was a great experience. I'm gonna say my boss, David Schmidt, because that's the obvious answer, you know. I'm not doing it because that's my boss or anything. He's a great professor, and I'm basically a GTA, which is a graduate teaching assistant, and I help him help students. You know, I'm an international student, so the culture is different, but it's you can't even feel it. You know what I mean? Because I deal with a lot of international students. I have a lot of American friends, and the whole blend is some sort of understanding that is not really spoken. You know, it's only a sense of community that could bring that. You know, I didn't mention that, but my concentration when I was doing my bachelor was entrepreneurship. So what happened is that we would do some entrepreneurial competitions, so at least 2 during the year. And what happened is that one of them, basically what you do is that you create a business in 48 hours, which is very, you know, mentally very tiresome, you know what I mean? And what happens is that it teaches you a lot of things. Me personally, it taught me so many things about creating a business, working with people, I mean, so teamwork and time management, all those things. And it's only through those competitions that I could have had some sort of insight on how to do this or that. My experience has been great because, well, the campus culture is mostly American culture. And what I like about it is that how much is centered around, first of all, sports, and you know, all the extra things that come with it. So that means events and all those things, and there's so many food, tons of food that, you know, they bring to those events. I mean, it's not what I necessarily look at, but it's just the whole culture, and you learn a lot of things, you meet people, so it's great. When I came in the US, I had no idea what I wanted to do. I was very confused and all those things. And being here, obviously, with time, you kind of figure out what you want to do and stuff, but with the tools and all the people you meet, you know, I had some sort of very good understanding of the person that I wanted to be and the things that I wanted to achieve. And being fair, I don't think if I had went any other places, I would have had the same sort of insight, you know. A good difference that I would say I bring to the table is anything that is culture, because I meet a lot of people and they always ask me about my country, always ask me about my religion, and there's some sort of misunderstanding about the way they see things. I mean, the way they view where I'm from and the reality. So it's really good to somehow enlighten them about it. So on campus will be all the sports events, you know, the sport activities. I like going to games and stuff like that, you know. And when it comes to off campus, I like my own stuff. So there's some things that I like to do. I like to play golf with some friends. I like to play some bowling. I mean, it's basically going out with friends and having lunch and stuff like that. It's basically the simple things, you know. So I'm not very sure when it comes to what I want to, I mean, the whole process of, I know what I want, but the whole process of how I'm going to get there is kind of complicated, but in a way, I know that I want to get as much experience as I can, and to basically get to that point.